all about people. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, we're ready. Thank you. Would you please be upstanding to greet the bridal party? Are you okay? Just there, darling. Absolutely fine. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Oh, Dad. Steve, stay there. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the glorious Brickwall House, for our ceremony. My name's Linda Miller. I'm a Deputy Superintendent Registrar for East Sussex Registration Service. It is my pleasure and my very great privilege to lead you through our ceremony. My colleague at the desk, resplendent in black and green tweed, is a very, very important lady. Oh yes, she is Glenys Davies, Deputy Registrar, and Glenys will ensure that all the legalities to this marriage are adhered to. Indeed, without her presence, today's proceedings would not be valid. I have to tell you that the very grand premises on which we are met have been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of civil marriage. We are here today to witness the joining in matrimony of Ricky James Piggott and Elisha Kelly Lovell. But before we proceed, If any person here present knows of any lawful reason, people, why this couple should not be joined in marriage, they should declare it now. Are you happy, Glenys? I am happy too. A wedding is not only the public affirmation of a couple's commitment to each other, but it is also the opportunity for us all to acknowledge our relationships and to strengthen the bonds within and between families. And one of the most meaningful of these bonds is evident as I ask, who brings this woman in marriage to this man?
I do.
Steve, do you give your blessing, sir?
I do.
I'm very glad. Could I ask you to please place your daughter's hand ceremoniously into Ricky's? Now, Steve, before you relax, sir, on Elisha's behalf, I thank you for escorting her here today. Seeing her so beautiful in her wedding gown must make you feel especially proud. She's always known that she can... No, he's scrubbed up quite nice. He has. She's always known throughout her life that she can rely on you and her mum for advice and guidance, and this continued into adulthood, into her relationship with Ricky, and they both know that it will be steadfast during their marriage. So they would like you to know that they're very grateful for your love and support, not only today, but every day. Thank you, Steve. Have a seat now and relax, sir. Are you all right? Jolly good. So, Ricky and Elisha today is going to be a defining one in your shared history as a couple. It's confirmation, after all, that you love each other. It's a promise of hope that will sustain your future together. By dedicating yourselves to each other through marriage today is the ultimate celebration of all that you are to each other. And through your presence, ladies and gentlemen, as we discussed not 5 minutes since, you are expressing your support for Ricky and Elisha. And it means a very great deal to them that you can all be here. I know some of you have travelled great distances to arrive today from Australia and the wilds of Essex to share in their happiness, to witness their marriage vows, and to celebrate the beginning of this brand new chapter in their lives together. Sadly, there are those who will always mean a great deal to many of you who, for whatever reason, can't be here. They may be absent today, but they are ever present in the hearts and minds of all those who love them, and we're thinking of them. Question for you people, clean answers only. We have small people in the room. What is the basis for a happy marriage? Good man. Good answer. Not very PC, but a good answer nonetheless. Any advances on listen to the missus?
A sense of humour.
Absolutely. Anything else before I trundle on? Did I hear that? What? Anybody? No? Okay, well, all right then. I'm going to tell you what the basis for a happy marriage is. It's friendship. Because you do need to actually like each other and value each other as companions, so that whatever happens to you on your journey through life, you always have that firm foundation. And it is a mixture of humour, affection, understanding and interest in each other. And it needs to be nurtured every day with sincerity, empathy and kindness. But it is also the inherent need in each person to make the other one happier than they want to make themselves. Now, being in love doesn't mean that you never make mistakes. It does mean that when mistakes are made, and they will be, when you are struggling with anger and hurt, you find your way back to each other. You repair the damage and you help each other to understand the situation. And you can do this. You can do this when you have built that openness and positivity moment by moment, as you reassure each other of your ongoing connection, enthusiasm, and the safety that you offer. What's the meaning of marriage then? The meaning of marriage. Well, nowadays, the old-fashioned social pressures to conform have just about disappeared. People no longer wait for one person to liberate them, and society no longer frowns upon couples who choose not to marry. So why get married at all? Perhaps it's when two people decide, in the absence of these conformities, this is something they actually want to do for themselves and for its own sake. So the meaning of marriage has shifted to the same extent that times have moved on. And without any outside pressures, the vows during the ceremony and the intentions of the two people making them are totally pure and unadulterated. There really isn't a better guarantee than that. And yet, we have so little faith in the ebb and flow of life, of relationships. We insist on permanency, on duration, when real confidence in each other isn't in owning or demanding. Security, then, in a marriage, isn't looking back in nostalgia or regret, nor forward in dread or anticipation, but in living in the present and accepting it as it is now. Remember this too, then, Ricky and Elisha. The happiest of people don't necessarily have the best of everything, but they'll know how to make the most of everything. And I've often wondered if maybe, just maybe, we are supposed to meet the wrong people before meeting the right person, because while it's true that we don't know what we have until it's lost, it is also true that we don't know what we're missing until it's arrived. Ricky and Elisha, this is the time you've chosen to make a declaration of your commitment to each other. You've worked hard this last 4 years or so to make a home together, to make your life together. And now, to demonstrate your love for each other, we're here today to unite the two of you in matrimony, which is an institution ordained by the state, and it's not to be entered into lightly or inadvisedly. Marriage in this country is the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life and to the exclusion of all others. And it is my duty to remind you both of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you'll be making to each other. So now that I've frightened you half to bits, with that fusty, dusty legal definition of marriage, are you both ready to make your declarations and vows? Yes. Good. Beginning with Ricky, please reply, I am.
I am.
No. Not yet. Are you? Are you? Are you, Ricky Piggott, free lawfully to marry Elisha Lovell?
I am.
Are you, Elisha Lovell, free lawfully to marry Ricky Piggott?
I am.
Excellent. People, they are half married. So we better complete that and make it a whole. So, hold on tightly. Gaze lovingly into each other's eyes. Not around the eyes or under the eyes, but into the eyes. Because if you look at me, Elisha, you marry me. Okay. And Ricky, repeat after me. I, Ricky, take thee, Elisha.
I, Ricky, take thee, Elisha.
To be my wedded wife.
To be my wedded wife.
Well done. Hold on very tightly, Ricky, because you're married and Elisha isn't. Elisha, repeat after me. I, Elisha, take thee, Ricky.
I, Elisha, take thee, Ricky.
To be my wedded husband.
To be my wedded husband.
Now reply, I will, after the following. Ricky, will you promise that you will love and protect Elisha, respect and comfort her, and remain faithful and loyal to her for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
Elisha, will you promise that you will love and protect Ricky, respect and comfort him, and remain faithful and loyal to him for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
We've known each other now since that very first glance of acquaintance while you were online shopping. To this point of commitment, and at some stage you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, you've made all sorts of informal promises and agreements with each other. And all those shared things and so much more still to come are the real process of your marriage. Those symbolic vows you just made are a way of saying to one another, do you remember all those things that we talked about and dreamt and hoped? I meant them all, every word. And now you'll exchange rings as an outward sign of those promises. May you always remember them throughout your married life together. Parry, sir, will you step forward with the jewellery? Just hold them out in your hand, darling. Just hold them out in your hand. That's all. Hold the box open. That's lovely. Ricky, will you take the ring that you have for Elisha? Place it on the third finger of her left hand. And while holding it there, repeat after me. Elisha, I give you this ring.
Elisha, I give you this ring
as a symbol of our marriage
as a symbol of our marriage
and as a reminder always
and as a reminder always
of the promises we made today.
of the promises we made today.
Well done. Is that nice and safe? All right then. Elisha, will you take the ring that you have for Ricky? Third finger, left hand. And while holding it there, repeat after me. Ricky, I give you this ring
Ricky, I give you this ring,
as a symbol of our marriage
symbol of our marriage,
and as a reminder always
and as a reminder always
of the promises we made today.
of the promises we made today.
Well done. Hang on, Parry. Parry. No, I need you to do something. Come round then. Now, will you just have a quick look at those rings? Tell me that they are on the right hands, right fingers, or left hands, left fingers, obviously. You are happy with those?
Looking wonderful.
Sir, thank you very much for fabulous duties. Just the after-dinner speech now, no pressure. I have never seen a ring box opened with such flair and panache. Thank you very much. All the way from Australia. Thank you, sir. And so, Ricky and Elisha, you have both made the declarations required by law. You've made solemn and binding promises to each other. In the presence of your family and friends here today, you have sealed those promises with the giving and receiving of rings. And so, it therefore gives me very great pleasure to declare you are now lawfully husband and wife. Congratulations! Good to see you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to take this opportunity, if I may. A few years ago, not so many years ago now, the world stopped. Everything stopped. We all had to stop indoors. And speaking as a registrar, it was absolutely heartbreaking to see all these people that had booked their wedding 5, 6, 7 years beforehand, having to move it on another year, another 2 years. During that time, I not only missed the company of my colleagues and of meeting so many fabulous people, but I missed the actual spectacle of a ceremony, the choosing of the readings, the special vows that people would write to each other, the choice of music, particularly if it was live. I can't tell you, in however many hundreds of years I've been a registrar, how infrequently we hear live music. So, if you'd be so kind, ladies and gentlemen, would you please join Glenys and me, and obviously the bride and groom, in showing your appreciation for Elijah. Thank you very much. And so, Ricky and Elisha, today you have been joined as husband and wife, and Glenys and I congratulate you both, and we do wish you every happiness for the future. As I was debating with myself how best to conclude today's ceremony, I took a number of factors into account. One of them, I noticed the playlist, your fabulous music choices. Loved it. So I thought, I'm going to go down that route. So it's all right, I don't do comb and paper. Now, just a few years before you two were actually born, there was a film, and on this film there was a brilliant score. On this score, there is a song that I'm pretty sure most people here will remember. It's always chimed with me, resonated with me, and I hope that after today, along with all your other beautiful music choices, this you'll always think of as something special on your wedding day. So, now that you are looking to the future, I would like to take you back to the future. Oh, yes. And remind you what Huey Lewis had to say. The power of love is a curious thing. Make a one man weep, make another man sing. Change a hawk into a little white dove, more than a feeling. That's the power of love. Don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. It's strong and it's sudden and it can be cruel sometimes, but it might just save your life. That's the power of love. First time you feel it, might make you sad. Next time you feel it might make you mad, but you'll be glad, baby. When you found that the power of love makes the world go around. Now, they say that all in love is fair. Yeah, but you don't care, because you know what to do now that it's got hold of you. And with a little help from above, I know you feel the power of love. So remember, don't need money, don't take fame, don't need no credit card to ride this train. Tougher than diamonds, stronger than steel. I know you both feel the power of love. You're welcome. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That, of course, brings us to our conclusion. I have a couple more requests for you because I'm a greedy person like that. The first one is this. Please enjoy yourselves on this glorious spring day here at Brickwall House. I know you will for two reasons. Firstly, you're going to be looked after superbly. I know you are. And secondly, you are quite a rowdy bunch. No qualms on that score. The other request I have for you is a little bit more important. It is this. Please ensure that Ricky and Elisha have the celebration to end all celebrations. Can I hear a yes, Linda? Yes, Linda. Thank you. Please be upstanding. And greet, as they lead out in the very time-honoured fashion that we usually have for a newly married couple, for the very first time, ladies and gentlemen, Ricky and Elisha, your happy couple!
Who's he? Yeah, thank you. Jesting.
Hello, my name's
Parry. Yeah. Thank you, Astrid. Doing a wonderful job. How was your dinner? Everyone all right? Good? Yeah, nice. Duck and pork I had. What about you, Rick? Same. Yeah, I always choose the same. Thank you. No heckling. No heckling. I'm actually really nervous. I wasn't expecting this many people here today. Rick's nice shirt. Rick's never been this popular in his life, to be honest. So there must be a lot of people here supporting Elisha on this marvellous day. I mean, this is a kid which used to play Call of Duty online just so he could pretend he had some mates. However, little did we know that this online gaming would lead to Rick meeting his future wife. Rick's constant shooting of players online was preparing him for the Tinder dating scene. After misfiring with a few, he then swiped right on Elisha and we have a marriage. Game over. Well done, brother. For those which may not know me, my name is Parry and I'm Rick and Fern's sort of stepbrother. It's actually a bit difficult to explain our relationship because we don't have the same dad or mum, and their dad and my mum don't live together. But regardless, Rick must be important to me because I just flew 30 hours with a 3-year-old to be here today. This is actually my son's first trip to England, and after the ceremony he said, "Dad, do people in England always dress like the King and Queen?" I said, "No, son, only the posh ones do." He replied, "Well, why is everyone dressed up in these silly outfits then?" I said, "Your Auntie Elisha just got given a life sentence, so we all had to make an effort." At this point, I should also acknowledge my beautiful wife, Madeline. She's probably the only person in this room who has ever accrued a year's worth of annual leave and then used it all on a holiday in Hastings. No margaritas in Miles for you, darling. Talking of Hastings, this is where we had our first family home. Mum and Rob purchased an old bungalow near the pilot field with the aim of renovating it. We were all excited to have our family home, but little did we know that it only had 2 bedrooms, with Rick and I sharing a bedroom at the mature age of 16 and 17. What made it worse was Rick snoring. So, sorry, Elisha, I don't know if it's still the same now. Or... Yeah, brilliant, good to know. It's like a constant foghorn shaking the room each night. I used to think, if I work hard enough during the day, then I'll be so tired that I won't hear it at night. Clearly, I never worked hard enough. Well, one Friday night, Rick just didn't stop snoring and I just had enough. So I got up, went to the kitchen and put a bit of chilli sauce onto a spoon. This wasn't any old chilli sauce though. This stuff was called Smack My Arse and Call Me Cindy. It was lively stuff. So I went back into the bedroom and as the whale opened his mouth for another gigantic gulp of air, I shoved the spoon in his mouth. Rick flipped, and whilst he was chasing me around the house, gasping for even more air, I managed to slam the bedroom door between us. Thinking he had calmed down, suddenly an almighty bang occurred as Rick punched and made a fist-sized hole in the bedroom door. Mum obviously then went mental, and Rob finally got his arse into gear and got on with those extra bedrooms. Sorry, Rob. Anyway, back to today. Rick is a lucky man, as tonight he leaves here with a wife which is caring, sensitive and devoted to him. Elisha is also very lucky, as she walks away with a new dress. Actually, Elisha is leaving here with a lot more. Mum and I were fortunate enough to be welcomed into the Piggott family, a family which over generations has proven to be thoughtful, selfless and respectful of family and others. Gran is the epitome of these traits, but these have been ingrained and are constantly on show by all the Piggott and extended family members. I know how much Rick loves Elisha and will do anything and everything to ensure she is happy. Just look at today, a beautiful venue and a stunning wedding ceremony. Rick is a man which I'm genuinely proud to call my brother. He is empathetic, trustworthy, Sorry, Rick, I can't read your handwriting here. What does the rest of this say? It's funny because you probably don't even know what empathetic means, do you? I'll explain later. Don't worry, Rick. All right, calm down. Okay, that's enough from me. We all know these two are going to make a great married couple and will always have our support, whether we live nearby in the next village or a little further away with a dodgy accent. So if you could please kindly raise your glasses to the most important people here today. To the bar staff. Have a good night.
Yeah. Oh. Testing. It's working. Very, very good, Perry. Very good. Congratulations. You did take some words out of my mouth, but never mind. I've written a few notes here. I've had the pleasure of talking at 2 weddings. One as a best man, where I wrote a few sentences on toilet roll. And when it came to the speech, after someone had been mysteriously pumping me full of red wine, I spoke for 40 minutes. 40 minutes. I have no idea what I said, what drooling or dribbling I did, but I did get a round of applause. So that was good. The second time was at one of my son's weddings last year. Now, I followed the chief bridesmaid speeches. She was exceptional. Had everything to say, knew what to say, knew all the jokes, had everyone in stitches. And then I followed her. Now, the back legs went, the mind turned to mush, and I burbled and dribbled a couple of sentences, absolutely no idea, which lasted about 30 seconds. So hopefully I'll do something in between. First of all, welcome you here to this fantastic day. My beautiful daughter and her new husband. Right, that's enough of that. No, that's now I've got to sort out these pages, because they were in order. As you can see, you can tell I'm her dad, and now you know where she gets her beauty and her brains from. Her mother. I know, I can read your minds. Now, it doesn't seem like yesterday that Rick came round to our house and he said, Steve, can I have a couple of words with you? And I said, oh, yeah, okay, Rick. And he looked me in the eyes and he said, after your hand in marriage. And I looked at him back and I said, Rick, I'm already married. And then I realised he was talking about Elisha. Well, the day's come, and what a perfect day. Now, Elisha, once you've known Elisha, as long as I have, you realise you've met someone exceptional. She's a fantastic daughter, beautiful. And when she says something, she means it. She's loud, proud, and always has the last word. The only time I could ever see her not having the last word was when she was about 7 and George was about 5. And George was playing with his Buzz Lightyear, and he went into Elisha's room with Buzz, and he went, does Barbie want to come and play with Buzz? And she said, no, Buzz, I've got to wash my hair. So that was that. A little while later, Barbie went into Buzz Lightyear's room. Said, hey, Buzz, do you want to come and play with Barbie? And George got the last word. He said, no, Buzz has got to wash his helmet. I mean, I've never seen her stuck for words. She stormed in her room, slammed the door. I mean, you know, that's what she is. She's brilliant. Great daughter. Now, let me go through my notes, because I'm losing the plot here. Oh, wait a minute. Now, I have actually done just a small limerick for Rick and Elisha, sorry. And it goes, what are you sticking your head down like that for? And it goes, there once was a man called Rick who told... what rhymes with Rick? There once was a man called Rick who told Elisha about his big trick. It must have been good and went as it should, because now her name is Piglet. What else have I got down here? Because wait a minute, we're getting there. Oh, right. Anyway, well, I've got a little something here. Excuse me. You hold that, please. Now, no one knows what's in the box. Excuse me. What? You're not looking for the old, are you? Now, Rick. Who taped this up? That was me, wasn't it? Here we go. Right, here we go. It's open. Now, Rick, I don't want you to worry anymore, because I've washed Barbie's hair, so there's no excuses. And here it is. All clean and tidy. There you go. So there's no excuses tonight, but I'm sorry, I'm not washing his helmet. Do you know what people say to you when you go and try and buy a Barbie online?
A life-size Barbie.
A life-size Barbie. Has it got movable joints? Well, I think she has. Anyway, I wish you both a long and happy marriage. Sorry, not enough wine. A long and happy marriage. And I'm sure it will be. And we welcome you to our family.
Thank you.
Good luck. You're going to need it. Lastly, what I want to say is, Rick, Elisha all her life has said, Dad, when you're old, senile, infirm, incompetent, disabled, you can always come and stay with me and I'll look after you. I hope that still stands. Love you.
Love you.
Thank you.
Well done, Steve.
Yep. So I've got to follow that now. Thanks, Justin. I think we can all agree that it's been a fantastic day today. And unfortunately, that ends right now with my speech, because I'm not the best at this. What an emotional day it's been. And look, even the cake's got tears. Come on, way. I said it wasn't going to be good. Thank you, YouTube. I'd like to start by congratulating Elisha on such impeccable taste of husbands. But nothing could prepare me for seeing you walk down the aisle. And today, I think everyone will agree that she looks absolutely stunning. And I cannot wait for the new adventure that we're going to have soon, and everything that's going to come. Please can everybody raise a glass to my beautiful bride, Elisha. Thank you. Now there's another few toasts in between this, so can you all keep your glasses full so that you forget all the speeches that have been said about me? And what? Yeah. To the bridal party, Fern, Elisha and Lorenza, you've been absolutely great today, and I think everyone will agree that you look great. You look stunning and beautiful. And you've managed to keep Elisha sane today, which from experience, I know is not an easy thing. To Grant and George, thank you for being here today and helping out with everything, and you've been great, and I've earned 2 new brothers today, and it means a lot. And yeah, there you go. You can keep it. To my brother, thank you so much for coming. You've flown a long way, and I know you wouldn't miss it for the world. And cheers. And can everybody raise their glass to the bridal party, please? Yeah. Cheers. Thank you. Now, Mum and Dad, thank you for raising such an incredible son.
You're all right.
And
You're all right, didn't we?
and I literally wouldn't be here without you both, which is. Sure, there's no bloodlines there. To Steve and Nikki. You've just raised such an amazing daughter. Everyone said it, strong, beautiful, and definitely outspoken. Yeah, like her dad, yeah. And Steve, you gave her away pretty easy, maybe too easy, actually.
I don't know where you get that.
And yeah, can everybody raise a glass to the parents, please? Thank you. And to our guests, those here with us today and those that couldn't be here today. And I'm sure those that couldn't be here today are looking down on us and are really proud and happy. And yeah, we couldn't ask more of everybody. And thank you for coming and making it such an amazing day. But it would have been a lot bloody cheaper, actually. And to Claire and the team who did all the food, hiding in the back. And to Astrid and her team for ensuring everything today goes smoothly. We can't thank you enough. Yeah, thank you all over there. Thank you. Round of applause, please. Raise your glasses. Thank you. It's now time for everyone to let their hair down. Hopefully the music gets going soon.
Don't look at me.
I want to see. I mean that's the joke. But yeah. I expect every single one of you on the dance floor. And yeah, thank you very much. Thank you.
Let's just raise our glasses to the bride and groom. Wish them a happy long life of love.
We all walk with an outer glow, living on our insides, casting shadows. The world's spinning around again. We all know, but we all pretend. Earth spinning round again. Blood pumping round again. is your heart beating for? Who is your heart beating for in this life? Bending over backwards just to know tonight. Who is your heart beating for? Who is your heart beating for in this life? Bending over backwards just to know tonight. Who is your heart beating for? 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 Give me all your time, and I will give you mine, my love. So give me all your time, and I will give you mine, my love. Through velvet eyes, I inhale your silhouette. Me and my soul go in this half-cut sunset. 'Cause I got nothing else to do. So give me all young me beneath this apple tree, my love.